The changing of the seasons from winter to spring brings a feeling of renewal. A new chapter has almost begun, but you are still sitting in the in-between. As the winter frost makes way for the warmth of spring, I am reminded of the metaphorical changing of seasons in our own lives, a transition from winter's slumber to the vibrant awakening of spring. This period of time beckons me to look inward and check on my personal progress and look at what's working and what's not in my own life. It's also a good time for me to look at transforming my dreams into reality. Where am I currently, and what can I do to bridge the gap to where I would like to get to? Imagine this. If we were to gather together 365 days later, what would you love to be saying about your life? This was the question that Mary Morrissey asked her audience at her TED Talk on the hidden code for transforming dreams into reality. It was a really impactful presentation in my opinion, and I thought it was an apt topic to talk about, especially since we are welcoming 2024 in a few days. Would you agree that it's during times of greatest longing and discontent that our inner compass guides us to be more of ourselves than we are today? When was the last time you felt motivated or pushed to make a change? Was it a desire for something, or the feeling that you were unhappy with the status quo? Mary compartmentalized life into 4 key areas where humans can create meaningful results. Number 1, health. How well are we doing in terms of our physical, emotional, and mental health? Number 2, well-being. Do we feel good about ourselves and our lives? Number 3, relationships. How are our relationships with friends, family, and our loved ones? And lastly, vocation. Are we contented with the way that we are impacting others through our contribution and work? How well are we doing in these 4 aspects come with tangible evidences that are found in the way that we deal with time, money, freedom, and also constraints. Mary mentioned that the key to transform dreams into reality is to be able to have a clear vision. Everything is created twice, first as a thought and then as a reality. Dream big and be specific. Dream builders share common traits where they imagine being the person that they aspire to be, refuse to stay discouraged by taking setbacks as feedback, and also prioritizing growth over comfort. Learning to find freedom in your path and accept that your dreams can look very different from the expectations that society or people around you have for you is something I am personally working towards. I enjoy not attaching myself to the things I do for work or what I have studied, and in the recent times, choose not to share much about what I am up to and keep certain life paths to myself, as I would love to see how the journey unfolds before giving the chapter a name or sharing about it. Waiting to persist for a reward, resisting instant gratification, and choosing persistence are all part of the journey to see yourself get closer to your dream ideal self. Transforming our dreams into reality is a process that takes time, and this is something I want to remember. There are several things that have helped me in times when I feel like I haven't been seeing any fruits of my labor. Number 1, set realistic expectations and timeline. Understand that achieving significant goals is a journey, not a sprint. Setting realistic expectations about the time and effort required to bring your dreams to fruition and developing a realistic timeline involves assessing the steps required and estimating the time that each step will take. Having a timeline helps you to stay organized and provides a more accurate perspective on the time commitment involved. Number 2, research success stories. Studying the journeys of successful individuals in what you're trying to achieve is important, and recognizing that many of them faced setbacks and encountered obstacles before reaching their goals like you do now provide insights into the time and dedication required for success. Number 3 would be to embrace the process. Instead of solely focusing on the end result, learning to appreciate and embrace the process of working towards your dreams is crucial in not feeling easily burnt out. Each step forward, no matter how small, contributes to our overall progress, and acknowledging that will make the journey easier on tougher days. Number 4 would be to break down my goals into smaller tasks and also celebrate milestones. To divide my larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks not only makes the process less overwhelming, but allows me to recognize progress no matter how small, and reinforces the idea that my efforts are leading me closer to my dreams. And lastly would be to reflect on personal growth. Taking the time to reflect on your personal growth throughout the journey is crucial in recognizing the skills and knowledge that you have gained, even if your ultimate goal is still in progress. This reflection can strengthen your commitment to the process and also acknowledge the distance you've come from when you've first begun. I wanted to capture the energy and vibes surrounding seasonal change to remind myself symbolically that, like the changing of seasons, the personal growth and transformation that we go through are also gradual, beautiful, and essential. So, what will you be saying about your life when we meet again 365 days later? Thank you for watching this video, and until next time, we are on the move and looking forward to the next adventure. Bye!